All right, so this is MT5, Meta Trader 5. So similar to MetaTrader 4, we have the quote on the left, right? It looks a bit different. Okay, now this is the iPhone version. So on the left, you see the quotes, all right? You see the spreads. It's going to be right after the actual. So it says 100, right? All the spreads here 100, which is pretty high, right? This is a broker. It's just a random broker that I chose. Okay, then you see the pairs and etc. All right, so when you type in the so the search bar is where you look for different pairs. So let's say, for example, USD Mexican, right? MXN. You click it and it should be there, and it's going to be all the way at the bottom. So here you look for the quotes or for the pairs. You just swipe down and you search in and you type in whatever pair it is you're looking for, depending on the broker that you have. All right, you have your charts. It looks a bit different. Okay, you can see here you have different charts. You have the trade, right? So I placed a random sell stop limit, which is something that I'll have to teach a bit later. Okay, we have the history. All right, then we have how to get the broker, right? So you click new account, you type in whatever it is that you want to do, okay? Whatever broker it is that you have, all right? So that's a bit about that. So real quick, let's go into some trades, all right? So this is a bit different, okay? AD Chef, let's say I want to get into a trade. Bam. You see how it looks, right? You have your limits, your pennant orders here, a buy limit, a sell limit, a buy stop, a sell stop, which are the ones that we usually know. Okay, so again, all I did was I clicked the very top. Let's go back to charts. Let's go back to the quotes. I don't know which one I clicked. Trade, right? At the very top, it says market execution. Okay, you can change the pair, of course, if you want to. But at the very top, it says market execution, all right? Remember on the MT4 training, we had, here's your lot size. So 0.01 per every $100. So if you have $100, 0.01. If you have $200, 0.02. If you have $500, 0.05. If you have $1,000, that's 10. If you have $3,000, that's 30. If you have $5,000, that's 50. If you have 10,000, right, you're looking at a standard, which is a standard lot. If you have 50,000, you're looking at five lots. All right. If you have 100,000, you're looking at 10 lots. All right. So proper risk management at all times. Okay. Then of course you want to put your stop loss to take profit before you enter a trade. All right. Now then we also have our limits, our pennant orders. Buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. Now we have two other ones that are new to MT5. It's only on MT5, right? I'll explain that a bit later, not on this video, because that's a whole training in itself, how it works to understand it. If you don't understand the buy limit, the regular pennant order, you will not understand that at all, right? So get familiarized in the ECA with what a pennant order is: buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and sell stop before, right? So these are the features. So usually when you do a pennant order, you click it and you put in the price, stop loss, and then take profit. Okay, you always do that. Price, so the entry where the market is going to be, stop loss, and take profit. So if you're using Manara, right, this is incomplete. So all the incomplete, or if you're looking at the C point, okay, and notification, the C point, this is where you put the number, right? So it would be a buy limit or sell limit based on what you're looking at. Okay, so let's get back to it. So you got quotes, you got the pairs. All right, if you want to add it, you just type this in. Now, one thing I didn't show on the MT4 one is that you can always click the pencil and move, right? Move the pairs up and down, okay? So you can move the pairs up and down, all right? However you want to order it, you're a certain order. If you like a certain order, you like this, you know, you want to put everything in what they call alphabetic order. You can put AD CAD first, you know, put all the A's. In this case, you have all the E's, you have the C, the E, you have the N, you have the U. So this is in order. Okay, you click back and everything will be in order. Again, the spreads are where the 100 is right now. Okay, so again, the spreads are where the 100 for this particular pair. I mean, broker is just not showing you the pair as it should. But with when we talk about MT5, right, there's only certain brokers that are on MT5. Okay, again, there are only certain brokers that are MT5. You have the chart, it looks a lot different Okay, so right here is where you do the limits, right? So you are able to do a buy limit. So let's have an example. I want to do, let's pick another pair, all right? Chart trade. Actually, let's go here. Let's go to the chart. So let's go to ADCHF. Is that the one I looked at? Okay. So that circle thing on the top, all right? So you have this, which is a regular buy or sell. So you can buy, at a particular moment. You can buy at right then, all right? Or you can, of course, change the lot size, 0.0, 0.01. What am I doing? All right, and then you can get into a trade right away, or you get into a sell. It'll show you the sell, right? Say the sell right there. You can see it, the blue arrow up, red arrow down, or you can put a buy limit, right? You can move it up. So I clicked on the circle. You could do whatever, the buy limit. Then I click on the stop loss, right? I put it whatever I want to. I click on the take profit, and it's gonna take me, and I just click the arrow, and it's gonna place a trade. All right, remember the stop loss. The lot size. All right, so I'm gonna do it again on another pair. So CHF, I go to chart, I click the circle, do a buy limit. I can change it, sell stop if I want to. All right, so let's say I want to do a sell stop. It sells once you reach here. The stop loss, of course, is gonna be above it. It tell you the points. All right, so I'm gonna do 200, which is 20 pips. Right. One good thing about it is that it tells you how much. All right, so you can see right there on the stop loss, it says, hey, I'm going to be negative $1. If I lose this trade, it's going to be negative $1.40. My TP is here. I want my TP here. It's going to tell you, hey, my goal for this trade is going to be $4.46. Okay. I click the arrow. So it tells you exactly what you're risking and what you're gaining here on MT5. Well, that's why I love it. Okay. So again, this is a brief overview of MT5. If you have any questions, go ahead. Similar to, what we said before, I took a 10 lot buy. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. So similar to what we said before with closing, right? Modify, right? So it says, okay, so this is something new as well, right? You can modify the trade, right? Move your stop loss to take profit, just like we did in the MT4 training. So if you haven't seen the MT4 training, go ahead and look at the MT4 training because I do more in depth. All right, there's 2 different trainings. So stop loss, like I said before, you have to move your entry, right? So here you can see your entry, your 0.5812128 for AUDC CHF. Right, you can see 0.58128, 0.58234. Right, so I entered at 0.58128. So I modify it, and I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even from 128? I think I did, or whatever it was. Right, so I move wherever my stop loss, where I entered to move it to my stop loss to break even. Right, now I put, of course, whatever take profit is. Right, but that training on the MT4 gives us more detail on how to move your stop loss to break even. Okay, family. So this is a brief overview on how to use your MetaTrader 5 platform. It's similar to MetaTrader 4, but it's a bit different. I just showed you the difference between what it has. Again, you go to close, it give you the date, right? So close by, you can change it. Right, you can modify it. It's crazy, right? You can change it to a sell stop. It's amazing how MetaTrader 5 has advanced, because when I first started trading, right, it wasn't anything like this, right, at all, right? So you can choose modify position, and different things on buy stop, sell stop. Again, I'll do more in-depth training with the ins and outs about MetaTrader 5. So this is a brief explanation of how MetaTrader 5 is. Again, there's only certain brokers on MetaTrader 5. That's why most people use MetaTrader 4, right? So be careful, not be careful, but make sure that your broker is on MetaTrader 5 if you want to use MetaTrader 5, because it's more advanced than MetaTrader 4. God bless you, family. I'll see you guys later.